Hello, my name is Tiajuana and welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know, I quit my six-figure income working as a registered nurse 2 years ago on July 24th, 2020 to become an entrepreneur, a full-time entrepreneur earning my own keep. And if you've been following me since the beginning, you know that I've had some ups and downs, and I'm just excited to say that today I'm still in love with Turo. It's my new good best buddy that I love. Turo. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So I'm just excited because it's the first thing that has actually worked for me in these last 2 years. So the other reason why I Turo, I had no clue. I thought about Turo. I had heard about Turo and thought about it, maybe, a little minute ago, maybe 7 or 8 months ago, but never really, really considered it until, the good thing about when you are down, it kind of makes you a little bit more motivated to kind of figure out a solution. And little did I know that Turo was going to be that. So I'm excited today to answer. I'm going to answer a few questions, during my little search and research and gathering of information about this Turo since I'm new to it. I actually joined and listed my first car on June 28th, 2022. So I just listed cars, and I'm just excited because I got 3 cars. All 3 have been on trips. 2 of them have made turnovers and went back out, and they're out again now. And I'm just excited because it's only been 9 days. 9 days. 9 days. Anyway, Tuesday. Anyway, 9 days of this, and I'm excited because I'm already in the 4 figures with the income. And so today I'm gonna answer a couple of questions. It's gonna be 3 questions, and they're just some random questions I found when I was looking up. Just typed up Turo, and it kind of gave some questions that people were searching for. And one question was, can you make money on Turo? And I want to say that yes, you can make money on Turo, because I'm standing here today and I'm so excited because the good thing about making the money on Turo is that they pay almost immediately after the trip is completed. So thus far, I've completed, today I turned over cars, so made 4 trips. However, I've been 3 checks. I've already and they just deposited, automatic deposit into your checking account a day or so after the trip has completed. So I'm super excited about that. So yes, you can make money on Turo, to answer that question. And number 2 is Turo worth it? And I want to say that, like I said earlier, I did quit my job as a registered nurse. I was working 12 hours a day. Yeah, I was working 12-hour days, and really it's 12 and a half hours because you get 30-minute lunch, but they don't pay you for it. So you have to be there for 12 and a half hours, really. So it's 12 and a half hour work days, plus not even count the time to take you get ready for work, drive to work, blah, 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 blah. So you're looking at 13 to 14 hours out of your day, and you only get 24 hours in a day, right? So anyway, in Turo, the work required, I wash and, detail the car and all that stuff. So, to really seriously do it, I would say, maybe, 2 hours per car or so like that. I really didn't take my time. Y'all should see me. I like doing it too. I'll be out there detailing them cars. I'll be, and I'm just excited because I actually started taking better care of my own personal car, by taking care of my fleet. So is it worth it? Yes, because I would rather work a couple hours, washing cars, and it's not like it's every day, because once the cars are out, now you're being paid passively, for a little bit of work. So I would say yes, it is worth it, because I'd rather do a few hours of work and make money as opposed to giving more than half of my day away to labor for someone else. So yes, Turo is worth it. That was another question that people had. And I'm going to say this too, Turo is worth it. However, you do have to kind of structure it like a business. The reason why I got 3 cars as opposed to just starting off with testing to see how it would work with my car, I knew that, from the research that I did, that if you wanted to make at least 30 to 35,000 a year, you needed at least 3 vehicles. So that's why I just started off with 3, because I didn't want to, I wanted to make a splash. I wanted to make a significant enough splash to where I felt confident that I was earning, some money. And so like 1,000 or 10,000 or whatever the 1,000 a year for like one car was going to be. I want to say it's 10,000 because it's probably 10,000 per car or so, maybe. About 10,000 per car average, 10 to 12,000 per car. So wouldn't be a big enough hoorah for me to, be excited about not working as a nurse. But, 35,000 is definitely, something to feel good about, because how much time it took to get 3 cars up and running, that I know that I can wash, rinse, and repeat when I want to make more money, and add 3 more and actually do it a lot faster than I did with these first 3, because practice makes perfect. So yes, Turo is worth it. And for my last question I'm going to answer says, question was people want to know how to avoid Turo mistakes. And I want to say a really good way to avoid making the mistakes, because since Turo really doesn't have a tutorial on like how to get set up or how to even navigate. Sorry, it was a little gnat flying through. How to navigate through the site. You could, actually have some mistakes happen, which, like I was saying before in those couple of earlier videos, how like the computer's just totally pretty much going to just put you totally out there, and then it's hard to find like where to look and where to go to make changes, like in the settings, because it's all these different columns and stuff like that. So you could actually potentially be live out there with some stuff you ain't willing to do. Like I said, when it had me giving free deliveries to, 25 miles, and I had to drive 26 miles actually, because, it was more than 25 miles, it was 26 miles to deliver a car free, and I had to drive back there 26 miles to pick up the car. Because I didn't know where to, in the application, in the app, how to change that, so I had to learn that the hard way. So those are some ways you can avoid mistakes, is by trying to learn as much as you can before you get on there. And even taking the time to learn as much as you can, you're still going to run into some mistakes, because like I said, I purchased cars on June 10th, and I didn't list them, the first one on the platform, until June 28th, and all 3 were listed by the 30th, so or the 29th. Anyway, it took me 2 days to do it. So and I was that whole time studying and trying to learn as much as I could, and still, end up getting it with that. And also, what was the other thing? I forgot. They had me offering up a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't know. I had to go back and check. So anyway, those are the 3 questions I'm going to answer for today. And thank you guys so much for your interest in the questions. Keep the questions and comments coming. I'd love to answer those on my next video and stuff. There actually was a comment on there, so I'm going to go back and answer that. And that'll be on tomorrow's video or Wednesday's video or Sunday's video. And again, thank you. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe, and go back and watch all my videos and celebrate me here today being a Turo enthusiast. I just love Turo. I'm in love with Turo. It's paying the bills. I got three deposits from Turo. So yes, they pay. So peace and love, and tune in tomorrow.